Hi guys, welcome to another video. Haven't made one in a while, so hopefully this is gonna be a good video for you to watch. I recently just made one with Connor Talk, and I just decided to do a tutorial for you guys. And this is the new world, the new tutorial world. It has elytras, all kinds of stuff in it. Anyways, so let's get to it. I wanted to show you what blocks kind of do which, and some structures. So let me get to that. So first thing I want to talk about with you are the villages. Villages randomly generate in places, and you can find these smiths, blacksmiths that will trade with you. Yeah, you can get some good deals for 16 coal for an emerald and 6 emerald, but that's a bad deal. But and here you can have usually some okay stuff. Sometimes they have diamonds and diamond horse armor in there, but they didn't this time. So now let's check out some of the rest of the place, the village. So now there is a little huts in here, and you can trade with the villagers too to get good stuff. They have little huts, and then they have the churches in here, which some villagers are in sometimes. And this isn't ever there. This is just on the tutorial world. It's a new pig statue thing. And here's some more houses. And here's some more deals for you guys to make deals with them, with the villagers. But yeah, the villagers. A village is a very good place to start off a survival world. If you're looking for a good way to start off your world and not have to worry about building a house instantly. Okay, next I want to show you this kind of city thing over here. It's kind of cool, made with packed ice. And this is basically for the tutorial world, and it has all kinds of cool statues in it. Here is a jungle temple for, if you want someone else to explain, watch Connor Talk's video on it. But what a jungle temple does is it's basically a randomly generated place where you can find some goodies in it. But it's usually pretty dark and very, very dangerous. So I recommend you already have a lot of gear before you start doing it, before you start exploring it. So if you search down here, there's the combination right here, and you can check and see what you get. Sometimes you get some good things. So here there's actually diamonds, and I guess they changed the combination, but you can find some really good stuff in here. Like right here we found diamonds. It's easiest if you don't know the combination just to break it. And then there's emeralds right there, and repeaters for the redstone. So yeah, that's kind of a cool thing. Oh yeah, I forgot it was that combination. That's what opens up the door to get the chests. You can do it that way too. So this is the top of it. Down here, this is the other way to go. And there's tripwires right there. If you step over, they'll shoot arrows at you. If you're in survival mode, that's kind of dangerous. You just gotta destroy the tripwires. Here is a redstone circuit coming from the tripwires, and you can usually find some good stuff in here, like emeralds again. and some enchantment books, Infinity and Flame. And again, watch out for the dispensers because they fire a lot of arrows. Anyway, moving on. Hold on, it's about time I change it to day. Oh, I guess I don't have those privileges on. Okay, then I'll just go to bed now. But in the morning, I'll show you some more of the tutorial world. Here you go. So in that same ice place, there's a giant statue of a polar bear, and using packed ice and regular ice. It's kind of a cool little city. There's doors in it. Kind of a cool place to live if you want it, if you're on the tutorial world and you're looking for somewhere to live. Anyway, here is some ravines, and in ravines you can usually find some pretty good stuff. A ladder too for it. Grass paths over there. So if you haven't played in a while and you're not familiar with these new items, they have shulker boxes now, and these things can carry items like, let's just get a random item, like some diamond box in there. If you break it, you get the item and it has it in there, so you don't have to worry about carrying a bunch of chests around with you. It's a very good way of storing stuff. And now there's also these terracotta blocks that are very decorative. And there's also yeah, like these stained clay. Just changed to a different name, I guess now. And there's purple blocks, all kinds of stuff. Now there are end cities. So if you make an end portal, you can find end cities where you can start exploring them and find chorus plants and all kinds of stuff in them. They also retextured wool. Now it looks a lot different. See, orange wool looks a lot different now, and so does light blue, especially light blue. Black looks pretty much the same. But they changed a lot of the wools. It's a lot different now, so you can have your opinions on that. And now let me show you some of the buildings in here that you can find. So there's this little structure in the tutorial world, wherever it shows you around, you know, like an abandoned structure here. It's pretty cool. That would be pretty fun to explore. And there's a chest in here with good stuff like a diamond sword and diamonds, an enchanted book, and all kinds of good goodies. Now there's some random piece of wood or furniture or something I just found. You can just sit on. I don't know why it's here. Here is some melons, and then there's a bridge right here, and there's some netherrack that you can go into the nether. And if you're new to the nether and stuff like that, you might want to check this out, and I'll show you how you make a nether portal. So what you do is you get either 10 to 14 obsidian, then you get a flint and steel, and place it like this. And if you light it, you get another portal. I think you can actually make it whiter. I don't know if that's on the Xbox yet. Let's see. I know it. There's something about it on the computer version. I don't know if it's on the Xbox yet. Yeah, it is. And you can make it wider like that. But I think the minimum is that. So the Nether. Oh look! I happened to spawn a Nether fortress. That's pretty cool, and it's taking up the whole thing. But yeah. Oh, it looks like I'm back in here. Okay, so there's Nether fortresses here that. Oh, it looks like this is the fake Nether, not the real one. Since this is a tutorial world, I can't show you the real one, but Nether would look like this. It's basically like, the underworld. And here, if you go down the steps, there's all kinds of stuff. Sometimes you can find diamond horse armor in here, and nether wart. There's just all kinds of goods here, like glowstone. And that is around probably about it for right now, except for if you keep searching around, you'll find like structures like this, and you can get some blocks of gold. And then there's this mushroom place, the mushroom city that you can live in, which looks pretty fun to live in. So there are lots of opportunities. Oh yeah, and slime blocks. If you don't know what these are, they're like trampolines. You can bounce on them. So there's all kinds of fun stuff in here in the tutorial world. Anyway, I'd just like to say thank you for watching this video. It helps a lot. And bye for now. I'm not in my right skin, by the way.